Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to gamble. So check it out, man. In one of my last videos, I talked to you guys a little bit about the CTP of Insight and the Cyber Monday discount that's going on right now. And I told you guys to hit me up, let me know if you think I should gamble. And I seen mixed reactions from you guys. Half of y'all telling me absolutely do not gamble, skip over this thing altogether. These guys are tripping because they didn't put chance up for all of the new CTPs. They basically only made it so that it was the CTP of Insight, and it's the one that we need the least. In addition to that, we recently found out that it shouldn't actually apply to strikers. It should only apply to characters on your team, a la leadership type characters or support characters like Phil Coulson, right? So this CTP kind of lost value already, but nonetheless, boys, I'ma still be gambling because I still need a couple of them, right? So I can test it out and see just how much of an impact it's gonna make for me in PvP and in PvE. So check it out. My initial goal, right, when I seen that we're gonna get a discount for Cyber Monday, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do 40 pulls on this chest. Maximum I ever do is 20, right? Usually that's what, 13,500 crystals, right? But then I'm like, if it's only Insight, there's no way I'm gonna do 40, right? Because chances are I don't need more than 3 of these things on my account at any one time, period. Right, so for me, boys, what I'm gonna do is 20 pulls here, see what we can get. Hopefully we walk away with a CTP of Rage, or at the very least a CTP of Energy, along with a couple of these CTPs of Insight, since they're on chance up. But ultimately, I think 20 pulls still gonna shaft me. But hey, I'm doing it for the content. I'm doing it because y'all want to see what my luck looks like. I know a couple of y'all gambled, so hit me in the comments and you can let me know how your luck looked compared to mine. Now, there's something really important that I want to show you guys before we start gambling, and it has to do with stuff that you purchase from the shop. So check this out right here, guys. You notice that the stuff that I bought a couple days ago from Black Friday, they have a 57-day timer on it, right? And the stuff that I bought before the change, they still have an unlimited timer. But what you guys can do to make it so that you can keep items longer in your inventory is actually leave them here for the full duration. So if you get a 60-day timer, leave it until like a couple days before it's gonna expire and then open it. Because after you open it and it gets transfers over into your gift or your chest section, it's actually gonna refresh back to 60 days. So check this out. We're gonna pop open a couple of these because I don't want to get too much of my crystals at one time. We're just gonna get what we're gonna use right now. So we're gonna get at 5K, and this has 3K there, so that should be enough to do 20 pulls. Now, check this out. The stuff that we just opened, look over here. It's back to being at 59 days, whereas before it was at 57. So in theory, right, you could leave this thing in your inventory, right, for a total of 119 days. So that's something for you guys to keep in mind. It's not as good as the unlimited timer that we had previously, but it's still something that you guys should keep an eye on. So we're gonna collect these crystals right here, and let's get ready to gamble, right? So we're gonna do 20 pulls. I might do 21, but want to leave myself a little bit of crystals, right, just in case I need to move around some CTPs and that kind of stuff. Shout out to Filthy McNasty for giving me that extra push to gamble away my crystals. Hopefully we can walk away with at least, right, a CTP of Energy. I could use that, right? Rage is what we want ideally, right? And a couple of these new CTPs. I'm still getting used to like the shop. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I get lost looking for stuff that I know what I know where they are, but it's just like sometimes I kind of forget. Anyways, let's get to it, boys. Round 1 and nothing. All right, nothing. A whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of garbage. Come on, man. Okay, so that's 2 pulls. And no CTP of Insight, no CTP of Judgment, no CTP of Greed. We're 3 for 3, all duds. Oh my goodness. That's 4. Don't gamble, boys. Don't try this at home. Don't try this at home. Don't try this at home. That is painful. Okay, we're gonna back out after this one because, yeah, watch this. Come on, man. CTP of Insight. Come on. You're like literally the worst of the new CTPs. At least give me that. Jeez. Yup. Yup. Man. Okay, CTP of Insight. That's good at least. I need at least one of them so I can slot it on Nick Fury. Right, another one for Phil Coulson. Yep, we're gonna give one to Coulson if we get another one. Come on. And we also need one for Colossus. Ideally, I want 3 of these things. That's all I need for my account. Like, because I don't care about AT, I don't care about Conquest or none of that stuff, right? Unless they rework Alliance Conquest. Really? Really? Oh my goodness. How many pulls have we done? How many crystals have we spent? Jeez, bruh. Okay, so it's fine. We got we got a little bit more left to spend. 1 CTP of Insight so far. Don't do this, guys. Definitely don't do this. Take this as what not to do, okay? We got 1, and it should have been a 1 and done, but I said I was gonna do 20 pulls, so we'll do 20 pulls and walk away with our 1 CTP of Insight. This should give you some insight into what not to do, because this is truly disgusting, right? Even though I have the crystals to kind of like throw away here, right? It's still pretty bad. Like, this is pretty damn awful. Like, realistically. Wow. Like, at this point, I'm just clicking and I'm just thinking, can we get something else besides this garbage? No, okay. Is that the last one? Yep, that was the last one. So we basically spent 10K for 1 CTP of Insight, and that's with the 40% discount. That is pretty filthy. I'm not even gonna lie. And I'm happy I didn't do 40 pulls, because yeah, what would I have gotten? 40 for 2? No. I'm good. At least the stats on it is decent, right? But I still think I need to re-roll it, because what's the max stats on this thing? Let me just double check. I think it's 20% and it's at 15. Let's actually go back in. Where the hell is this thing? See, oh, dimension gist. Let's see, what's the max stats? Yeah, it's 20%, so I still need to re-roll it, and then I'm probably gonna lose the max HP that's on it. I don't know. Let me know who you guys think I should give it to. Should I give it to Colossus and take this off of him? Because I don't really use Colossus anymore in like World Boss with the new change to World Boss. Like, nah, I don't use Colossus there. I use Colossus as a PvP character, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I'll probably give it to Nick Fury first. That's probably the first character you should give it to, because you basically use Nick Fury for everything right now, right? Because of his leadership and his support passive, and the fact that he can be used as a pretty reliable PvP character. But like, damn, not even getting any luck re-rolling this thing. That's pretty disgusting. That's some pretty filthy luck. But I seen someone spent like, I think 20K, and they only got like 1 premium comic card. So even though I got shafted pretty hard here, at least I didn't get shafted that bad, because at least what I wanted was just 1 of these things so I could test it out and see how big of an impact it makes, which ultimately I don't think it's going to be making that big of an impact, because it's only like a 20% increase, right? The only good part is it applies to everyone, so you only need to get like max 3 or 4 of these for the average player. If you're in like a top tier alliance, then yeah, you probably need, I would say, like 10 of these max, right? But the thing is, when you don't want it, like let's say our rage week, that's when they're gonna pop up. You know, they're gonna pop up and they're gonna take your chance at rage and give you insight. Watch, because the next time I'm gambling is gonna be rage week. Hopefully it's not next week, because they literally just took all my crystals for nothing but this. So that's pretty sad, and we're not getting no type of luck re-rolling this thing. Yo, honestly, now that I've started to play King of Fighters and I'm gambling over there, I kind of hate gambling in Marvel Future Fight now. Like, I never liked it, and I always like tell you guys, like, I keep it 100 with y'all, don't do it. I do it because I'm a content creator, right? And obviously, to keep making content on new items, I have to gamble to get them, if gambling is the only way to get them, right? And you guys are gonna ask me, hey, how is so-and-so with this CTP? How is so-and-so with this item, right? So I have to gamble at some point to get the item so I can give you guys like on-hand experience, because I can't say, oh, I seen so-and-so do this. Like, that means that's all they can do, or, you know? I gotta give you guys my experience, like my testing as well, to like back up what I see or what people claim, right? But basically, after gambling in KOF and just knowing that they're there is a way, right, that Netmarble, like specifically Netmarble, the parent company of Marvel Future Fight, has a way where they can simply put a selector at the end of our gambling to make it so that we don't just spend a whole bunch of crystals and walk away with nothing. They have that in other games, but they still, after all this time, going on to 5 years, right, still they haven't put it into Future Fight. It makes me really despise gambling over here now. I'd rather gamble on KOF because I know if I spend enough, I'll get what I want, or at least one of the items that I'm going for, right? Whereas I'll join you guys when I can, bro. Anyways, so yeah, gambling over here is just kind of sucky right now. Anyways, boys, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. I'm getting no luck, like seriously, no luck with this freaking thing. So I'm gonna re-roll it, and you guys can hit me in the comments and let me know who you think I should give it to. We just wasted 10K. Yo, everybody's hitting me with invites right now, bro. Let me wrap this up, and I'll go play with y'all, man. But yeah, guys, hit me in the comments. Let me know what your gambling results were like, and yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay safe. I love y'all. Peace out.